12. I started walking home, and then I saw what the sky was doing. I don't know if you can see it. It looks brighter on this and doesn't to the eye, but I saw what the sky was doing and hopped on a tram today. The cloud seems to have come right down to the ground, and I'm expecting a massive downpour. There's a lot of lightning going on over there, but oh, it's filthy. Really low and heavy cloud. And very dark sky, even though it's not dark yet, it's still quite light. Getting a lot of the reflections from the glass. It's not giving me everything I want this film, but I'll just try and put it flat with the glass and see how well it comes out. Just watch the way the storm develops as we ride into it in this tram. Everybody will be thinking I'm doing the Google Street View, but I can't. Well, I suppose I could be going with my mobile phone and searching. Well, that was quite a big lightning all over the place. Here we go, the rain's starting.
Następny przystanek Bitwy Warszawskiej 1920 roku.
Alright, here we go, look at that.
1920 roku.
That's people closing the vents. Somebody, they missed one vent, somebody was shouting to close the remaining vent. So those bangs you can hear, people closing the vents. So basically I'm stuck on the tram, I can't get off it, not without getting extremely wet. See how it's leaking from the vent at the top there, because it wasn't closed on time. It's stopped now because Ursynow is one of the two that I can get out, or slightly further than the other one. And that's what summer in Warsaw really is a bit like. You get a few hours of heat every day and then a ruddy great rainstorm. But at least we don't get forest fires that much, because everything's kept fairly wet. If it was just me, I would actually just walk through it, but the thing is, okay, I've got my suit on, which has got various things in it that are electrical. And I've got with me a computer in there, and it's not keeping, since it split a bit, it's not keeping the water out very well, so I just simply can't get off the tram here. This is my stop. But I just got to stay on it, so that'll be interesting, won't it?
Następny przystanek PKP Krakowiec.
That's the Rakowiec station that I've shown before on the channel.
Przystanek
Ambulance.
Następny przystanek Ursynow.
Good Italian restaurant if you want one. It's still lightning. Don't hear much thunder. That's the way we'll be coming back in a short while. Back up the other way again. Good to see the tram lines are working properly, because otherwise I could get taken about 5 kilometres down the line and then stuck there.
Następny przystanek
What I'm actually doing on this tram, I don't know how many more of these people have decided to stay on it, but what I'm actually doing on this tram is like what the homeless people do. They get on trams and just stay on them the whole day long. They make the tram smelly. So I'm behaving a little bit like one of these Warsaw homeless folk now.
przystanek Ursynow. Następny przystanek
I think it's sheet lightning though, because I can't see any actual bolts. The clouds are just so near to the ground, and presumably they must be very deep because there's hardly any light getting through them. And there's a good couple of hours worth of light. Looks like it's already getting dark, but it's not supposed to get dark for another couple of hours. Well, is that right? It's 8:30, 1 hour at least. It's 8:30. This is looks like an hour later than it should be. Not 2 hours really, I suppose. 9:30 now to get dark now. Oh, there we go. Another bit of lightning.
przystanek Rakowiec.
Anyway, I suppose you get the idea. I won't keep it on until the end because there's no point. It's gradually getting less rainy, but for that there's a lot more of it lying on the ground. It's not draining off that quickly, so I might have to walk and get my feet wet a bit, but I can carry the case in that case, as long as it's not coming down from above all that heavy. But good to see. I'm going to go around in a loop, and about half an hour later than I should have done, I'll get off the tram and then I'll switch it on again then. We got to the final station, which is Okenche, and everybody has got off, meaning that I'm the only one left, but it does say the new set of stations has come on. We got to the end of the last one, a new set have come up on here. In the direction back again. 35 stations on this tram line, that line number 9 it is. Presumably the driver is not going to make me get out, even if we have to wait here for a short while, because it's fairly obvious, I would have thought, why I haven't got out. And if he comes and tries to make me get out, then I'll film him. You can see, in that case, what oh, and I won't understand Polish in that case as well. I'll just talk to him in English, make him suffer. But it hasn't happened so far. I don't know whether it will or not. See the lightning going? I don't know how well you can see it with this, because it sees it differently to the eye. It's just flickering on and off the whole time. It says, we kindly inform you, uprzejmie informujemy, że w dniu 4.6.2010 roku, that on the day 4th of the 6th, 2010th year, just in case you thought that 2010 was something other than a year, autobusy i tramwaje kursują według rozkładu jazdy dnia świątecznego. So on the 4th of the 6th, which will be the Friday, because it's obvious about the Thursday, because that is Corpus Christi, but not everybody's clear on whether Friday's been taken as a holiday or not, but it's to make up for Constitution Day falling on a weekend. They've given an extra holiday to the nation, which every employer trying to work in a competitive environment is delighted about. The autobuses and the trams are kursują, how do you say, basically they're working according to the holiday timetable. Metro kursuje według sobotniego rozkładu jazdy. The underground will work on the Saturday timetable. Szybka kolej miejska, the rapid municipal railway, whatever that is, don't think I've ever seen it or been on it, works according to the normal day. Kursuje według rozkładu jazdy dnia powszedniego. So they haven't got any kind of consistency between these various forms of transport. W dniu 4.6.2010 parkowanie w strefie płatnego, parkowanie jest bezpłatne. So on the Friday, the parking is free. However, they won't put that on the actual parkometers. They only put it inside the trams. So only people that don't use cars but use trams instead will actually know that the parking is free. This is interesting, isn't it? So they give you an information line to call if you've got any questions, and a website. That's what those pieces of paper, one hanging off the window, are all about. So we're stuck here, we're sitting here, but I have no objections, of course, because I don't want to go out anyway. So even if it sits here for half an hour and an hour, I don't care, as long as I can sit here while the rain falls. I'm nice and dry, I'm not wet, so there we are. And the thing over there, that, you've seen that on when I went to Rashin to pick up the curry, I drove down here, also in the dark. This is now seriously dark, and it shouldn't be dark because it's not 9 o'clock. It is actually seriously dark, as if it was night. And it's not supposed to get dark for another 50 minutes. That's how much rain, that's how much water there is up there. An awful lot of it. So if it falls like this over the next couple of days, which are holidays incidentally, as I mentioned, then first of all we ain't going to have much of a holiday, and second of all we're going to get flooded again, just like we have been recently. So I don't know what's going on with the climate. We're achieving records this year, records of more rainfall at once than in the last 160 years in Poland. Something's funny, isn't it? Anybody's got an easy answer, CO2 and all that rubbish, please. Okay, I'll turn it off again and see how we go, how we get on in the next. Oh, that was a definite, I don't know if you saw it, but that was a definite fork coming from that direction. Fork lightning, very definite fork, not sheet at all. And if I'm not mistaken, the billboard has stopped working properly. Well, that was filming a little while ago. Oh, yeah, it's back. Okay, it's just changing its program. I thought it might have been put out by some, put off or something for the lightning or for the storm, but it's still going okay. Obi over there, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'll put it back on again shortly when we get going again. Right, we've moved a bit now. Obi's now on this side. We've gone around the circle. Oh, no, there's definitely forks. You can see the forks only now though, because the cloud cover's a bit higher. So this is where people are going to get on again. So people are about to. So I was supposed to get off and get on again here, but there's no way I was going to do that. So this is the people getting on the first stop. And there's going to be about 10 stops, and I'll have to get off, I think. Although if it's really pouring down like mad, I'll just stick it out until the centre again and go into somewhere covered. And just hold out until it's over. No point in ruining my electronics just to get in a half hour earlier or an hour earlier. Little Saigon, I never saw that one before. I'll have to try that restaurant. Okay. You can see the tram just went by. You can see the queues going out of Warsaw, even though it's nearly 9 o'clock. The conditions have made it so they can barely go. And if you look out the window now, you'll see that lightning's going almost one flash after the other. You can see it's almost like not stopping lightning. It's just one lightning flash after another, like there were volcanoes going off and that. It's just not stopping. One flash after another, like somebody was switching light bulbs on and off. Actually, this is quite interesting because I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen that much lightning one after another in my life. This is incessant.
Następny przystanek Chynka. Przystanek Chynka. Następny przystanek Włochy Ratusz. Przystanek Włochy Ratusz. Następny przystanek PKP Rakowiec. Przystanek PKP Rakowiec. Następny przystanek Gorodyjskiego.
Which is unfortunately mine. The next stop. So I'll just have to face up to it. I think it's a little bit less rain now. I have no guarantees that it won't carry on like this for hours now at this level of more drizzly rain. So I think I'll just face up to it and go. Okay, it's tolerable. But it's going to be a job getting across the road though, that's the only thing. Thanks, Tram. Ah, green light. Gosh, it's an absolute river. How are we going to get through that one? To lift the case. Tram goes, and so do I. Okay, I'm going to put this away now, because I think I've shown you what needs to be shown, although there's still some interesting lightning going all around. I don't want to get too much wet on it. I don't have that skin on now, because that skin was making it, well, actually it wasn't too bad. Maybe I will put it back on again, so it's more prone to get wet. So I think I don't know what's doing it, but I've got a splitting headache from this storm. Really, I thought I wasn't going to get headaches again. I've been having them for days and days, but oh, it's come back again now. Maybe the rattling and the vibrations and noise of the tram, I don't know, but maybe it's the electricity, the pressure or whatever here. But the sky has no business being that colour, and it's darker to the eye than it is on the camera, as I said. But just to save this from getting too wet, I think I've given you the basic idea what happened tonight. So, and when I code it up anyway, I'll have to code it up in something less than HD, I expect, because there's too much footage again. I must get out of that habit.